A few weeks ago, I found myself responding to a call of a suicidal man on a bridge in Portland. This wasn't the first time I've had this kind of call, but it was kind of unique in some ways. As I was going there, I was kind of trying to plan ahead a little bit and think about what I would say to this person. And as I was still going there, I found out that I actually knew who this guy was. I'd talked to him in a similar situation before, a few months prior to this. When I got there, though, the top deck of a bridge is fairly noisy. Traffic is whizzing by, and it's loud, and it's just hard to communicate. He was facing away from me, and I was probably, I don't know, 10 or 15 feet away from him. There were some other officers there that were talking to him, and it was just hard to communicate with him. He was looking in opposite direction. I did my best to speak up. I had a cold that night, so I was really nervous going there, thinking, how am I going to talk to this guy? And so as we tried to figure out, what kind of words to say, what can I do to help this person to try to turn around and to come back down, we shut down traffic on the bridge, and once that happened, it's basically shutting down six lanes of traffic. When we did that, it became much quieter, to where I wasn't able to hear what he was saying, and I think he was able to hear what I was saying too. And it was at that point that we were able to communicate with each other. He turned around, eventually came back over the railing, and we were able to get him to the hospital and give him the help he needed. Now, I tell you this story for the purpose of trying to illustrate the point that a lot of times in our lives there's probably a lot of noises, distractions, and things that may keep us from understanding each other, especially when when we go through our lives, we may just easily pass by those who are hurting, who may need help. It's only when we are able to filter out some of the distractions, some of the busyness in our lives. Basically, when we eliminate some of the noises in our lives, we stop thinking about ourselves, and we put ourselves in a situation where we can help others. That's something that I learned that night as we were able to finally have the conversation that we needed to have with this gentleman. So this point of the story was just to remind people to take a look at some things in your life and ask yourself, are they necessary? Is it just for my own personal entertainment, or is it something I can do without? If we're too busy to think about others and to help others, then we should probably take a look at reevaluate what we have going on in our lives so that we can be